Shemai! Lesson 21 on how to read music on our bass ukuleles. So we're using this book, Team Strings Double Bass. Yes, it's a double bass book, but it works brilliantly on our bass ukuleles, even bass guitar. And this is lesson 21. Page 59, and we're talking about 6/8 time, which is a time signature. Now I think just about everything we've played so far in the book has had, now the time signature is the two numbers at the start of the piece of music, and I think everyone has had a 4 at the bottom so far, and that indicates crotchet beats, in other words, or quarter beats in American music notation, okay? So 2/4 would mean 2 crotchet beats, 4/4, 4 crotchet beats, and so on. But in this case, 6/8, the number at the bottom, 8, is indicating quavers, okay? So you'd think logically, right, well that means if it's 2/4 and then 8 is quavers, it's going to be 4 quavers in each bar. I'm afraid not, okay? This is actually something that's called compound time, and all we are doing is turning the quavers into groups of 3. All right, so 6/8 would indicate, ready for this, 6 quaver beats in a bar, which are equal to 2 dotted crotchets. All right, and we have looked at dotted notes previously. All right, so whereas if we're counting 2/4 would be 1 and 2, and now we're counting up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me just play the first exercise, okay? It's 2/4, so 2 crotchet beats in a bar. And we've got 2 sharps in the key signature because we're in the key of D, so it is going to be 4th fret on the D string and on the G string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so each bar is adding up to 2, and when we are subdividing, okay, our quavers, that means we can get 4 of those in a 2/4 bar. Drives me nuts when they just say, oh, music is not important, all right? There's so much mathematics, patterns, numeracy, division, fractions and things in music. It's a brilliant way of helping children learn maths as well. Not just children, everybody. So the next little exercise, you can see it's got 6/8 at the start of the piece, all right, which is telling us it's going to be 2 dotted crotchets, or if we subdivide, that's going to equal to 6 quavers, and it has a completely different feel to it. So I'm still going to count in 2, but hopefully you'll hear the different feel. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I'm going to play those 2 exercises again. This time I'm going to count the subdivides, okay? So hopefully you can hear the quavers being counted as well. So here's the 2/4 version, but counted in quavers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the 6/8 version counted in quavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what I mean? Completely different feel. Okay, a little traditional Irish jig next. It's got 2 out of the 6 upbeats. Okay, so I'm going to count 4 and come in on those last 2 quavers, okay? So here's the Irish jig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because of the upbeats at the start. And there is a repeat sign, and that's a great one to go round and round. Start slowly and see how fast you can get. Irish jig once more, but I'm going to count in 2 this time so you can get the idea of that feel of the 6/8 or compound time signature. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you don't have to play it that fast when you're practicing it. Slow it down. Either if you're reading from the book or if you're reading from the screen, pause the video so you can practice it much slower. And the last one, Pop Goes the Weasel, has a completely different feel again because it's not just straight quavers. Very often it is a crotchet followed by a quaver and then groups of quavers as well with the odd dotted crotchet thrown in, okay? English traditional, hopefully some of you will know this one, Pop Goes the Weasel. Key of D, so 2 sharps, and I'll count us in 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How did you get on with that one? All right, I'm going to play it one more time and I'm going to try not to say anything. And don't forget, there are a couple of quaver rests towards the end, so you need to stop that top B ringing out. 1, 2. So there we go, that is 6/8 time signature. It's not the easiest thing to understand to start with, it's more about feeling it, but hopefully I've explained that in terms of 6 quavers or 1/8 notes in a bar compared to 4 quavers or 4/8 notes when we've got a 2 or a 6 above it. In other words, 2 beats in a bar. So that's lesson 21 finished, 6/8 time signature. Practice it slowly and don't panic if you don't get it straight away. I do hope you've enjoyed yet another lesson. As always, if you've got a comment or a question, please feel free, leave it below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.